isolation, deception, harsh nights. Can you outrun the hunter? This is Gluttony and Earth. Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick and this is Gluttony and Earth. And here with a new shirt, it's Kyle.
Woo! That's
It's it. And here, dressed up like Joe from Blue's Clues, it's Adam.
Was his shirt striped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, and he had the blue one.
Joe is a fucking pretender.
I
I don't mean that, Joe. I'm sorry. You just weren't mine. I grew up with Steve.
And here, as always, is that a blanket or a towel on you, BakaZombie?
It's a Snuggie, dude.
Oh, it's both.
Joe had a purple shirt.
Is it the new guy that's got it blue? Because I thought it was Joe had
The
blue.
newest guy had purple.
The newest guy has blue.
Oh,
Which
fuck.
you would think they wouldn't do that because the dog is blue, so you'd want the person to be a different color.
Yeah. Steve, Joe, I forget the...
Josh.
Josh. That's what it is. I
Drake
can't
and
remember his
Josh.
name.
Wait. Joe, Josh? Who was the first one?
Steve.
Oh, yeah. I was like, is that another J name?
No.
Dude, Joe kind of looks like Jake Lyon from Overwatch.
Joe does?
Yeah, Joe now.
Okay.
Is this
Oh,
the band?
I
This
can
feels
see
like
it.
something we
I
talk
can
about in
see it.
between.
No, this is the band. Sorry, it wasn't supposed to be the band, so this got very interesting as we as we dive deeper into the subject matter of color theory and children's shows, and whether or not any of the actors look like Overwatch stars. No, in fact, the bands today, I was going to say, is I've realized there is no good way to ask someone to remake your food. Like you look like an asshole no matter what, and it really sucks because there's a lot of like really good reasons to like ask a restaurant to remake your food, like if it's burnt or like if you're allergic to something, or even if it's just like something you would vomit if you ate. If you like go to return that food, they will immediately like you look like an asshole, and I hate that you can't do it and it's not more publicly normal to like, because it feels like you're shitting on customer service. I think is the big deal about it. But in reality, I will vomit if you put pickles and mustard on my fucking burger. I will not eat it. I'm
Order
sorry.
without pickles and mustard. Then
I do. I order. No, it's like that happens to me a lot where I will order something specifically and then they will just ignore my order and just put shit on
Well,
there.
then you
that
don't
I
have to be
watch.
nice. They fucked up.
Oh, no, I know. But I get that. I still end up looking like the asshole in this situation, though. And it sucks because, anyone who's like, if you were being like shitty towards customer service or a restaurant or something like that, and people witness that, they're not going to side with you.
Witness me. Well, don't say like a dickhole then. Just say, hey, I asked for this not to be on there. Can you please remake it?
That's like you can do. You still don't end up looking like a good person.
You're not supposed to try and look like a hero. Because they made it wrong.
You don't look like a good. You just look like an asshole when you do it. Even if they do it, like they still don't really. No one really responds to you well if you are demanding it. They're like they want you to just lie down and take it, and you're like I even if you're polite, they just will not take it.
I don't think that's the case. I think you're too in your head about it. If I see somebody say, hey, I ordered this without this, could you please remake it? I wouldn't be like, that guy's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, dude. How dare he want the food the way he asked for it?
Guy barges in, goes up to the people, stops them mid-job, have to cut the line to get this fixed.
Well, don't
Now
fucking
you're-
cut the line to get it. That's where it starts going wrong, when you start being entitled. Like, sometimes I sit here when you're introducing the band for us. I sit here and think, how does he think this is gonna go? Or what did he expect the conversation to be of this? just since, like, yeah, you're gonna look like a dick if you're like, hey, get the fuck out of my way. They made my food wrong.
No, okay, I'm gonna give you a good. I'm gonna give you so like if you say you go through Burger King and they get your order wrong,
yeah,
you're not gonna wait behind 10 customers to get your shit fixed. You already.
Yeah, I am because I'm polite.
Oh, that's fucking weird. that's not being polite. That's being that's not just polite. That is you bending over backwards.
No, it's not bending over backwards. It's
to wait in line when
the mustard and pickles are on there. Oh well, that's bending over backwards. Just fine.
No.
Yes.
If you are waiting in line for that, then you're dedicating like 30 minutes of your life to this.
Yeah, then you're gonna look like an asshole if you're doing it that way. I'm saying there is a way to do it without looking like an asshole, and you're saying, oh, no.
No. That is insane to me. That is, here's one of the things. When you're right. I did not expect the answer to be that someone would wait in line again for that.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I would.
No, not.
What?
I would.
You wait in line?
That's what normal people would do.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Audience, you fucking tweeted it. If you got your food wrong, would you be a polite person, a normal, decent human?
Would you sit there and wait behind 15 people to finally ask?
Are you going to? That's 15 people in the fucking line.
A busy one. They're making mistakes.
They're busy.
They're making mistakes because it's rush.
Constantly 2 people in Burger King.
It's rush. It's rush hour. Everyone's fucking getting their food. It's right after school let out. Everyone's fucking packed because this is their chance to get it before they go
fucking
home.
Burger King after school.
That's why they're busy, and that's why they're fucking up orders mostly. And then so you're like there, and you're like, if you have a customer concern, like waiting in the line to order is not a sane person activity.
If
you have a concern that you're like, hey, this should take like 2 seconds to acknowledge, then you go straight to the fucking counter. That's what it is. You go to it's gonna take them 2 seconds to do it. It's just you look like an asshole doing it, but you're
guys. This isn't Bants anymore. I'm just saying that. Maybe it's like, I'll take the Bants as a loss this episode. Let's just go on to a recap. Like, we tried. Sometimes the Bants don't work. Nope. Sometimes the Bants don't work out. We just gotta accept it. Everyone's got to take the L on the Bants. And we just got to move on.
I thought you were talking about like a sit-down restaurant where you had a waiter.
Both. I mean, all of it you do. I think you do it all points, but it just became the easy example is.
Because then you just raise your hand for the waiter and be like, hey, this is wrong.
Yeah, and everyone who's like quietly dining in the booth over, they're like, what an asshole.
It's 2 against 1, and Adam walked out.
We gotta
people win.
We gotta ripcord real hard. Ripcord the Bants. Emergency exit.
I think this was a Bants episode today.
Nope. It's a Bants episode. I'm going to bed.
Well, instead of laying down in your bed for a nap, you can instead lay down for the recap. Last episode, you got back to the Pen of Light. You investigated a little, checked out the different caves that they had, wondering where to go from here. You discovered, it seems like they've been lived in for sure. It's hard to tell, like when this actually might have happened. They died. You find a few things like potions. You find this orb, this sphere of moonstone. You find a spell scroll. Eventually, you guys are like, what do we do with this? And nighttime starts setting in, and Thellum discovers that that orb he found of moonstone is bathing in the moonlight of Synthoth, and he brings it up to the spruce tree there, and it starts to illuminate some druidic ruins on the tree as Nathaniel is dragging all the dead bodies into a cave, so they're not just littered everywhere. They ask for them to come over. They do, and they read it out that they like. Oh, this is the ritual to get in to Dark World. You need an orb bathed in moonlight. You need totems carved of your fears. You need permission from an entity of Dark World, and you need some spruce needles dipped in tallow to act as earplugs. And there's a cave behind the tree that is lined with lemonite, and you will gather all these things you need and head through the cave, and eventually you'll end in Dark World. Thellum thinks, oh, I have an idea. Starts asking Pazuzu if Pazuzu's from Dark World, and Pazuzu's like, I'm not going to Dark World, man. And he keeps pushing, and he's like, can you give me something? And Thellum's like, I guess not. Peace. And then he leaves. And then Endien decides, wait, that elemental that we just got, let me look at it. It's a soul gem. It's got the spirit of the elemental inside. She tries to commune, to force the crystal to do as she wants, because she doesn't have a way of communicating with this elemental. It doesn't seem like it works. To Nathaniel, however, Nathaniel notices something might have gone wrong. They've got their suspicions. They confide in Eldatha. Eldatha and Nathaniel are now kind of like, we'll keep an eye on it as we're carving. And then they went to sit down, and Eldatha starts to ask a question. As the sloshing of water in the swamps, Gargak pauses. All right.
Why'd we stop? Where are we?
He like nods forward. Well, here.
We're at the camp.
The village. We're at the village.
Thank you. Be honest, Gargak, I wasn't sure if we were ever gonna make it.
Well, there's a reason I don't like coming here. It's so far out.
Yeah, I see that now. Thank you, Gargak. I don't really know how I could ever repay you for what you've done for me here.
You gave me your gems. That's what I asked for.
I mean, that is true, but truly, thank you, Gargak. I don't know. I mean, I'd be welcome to travel with you longer. I don't know where my path is going to take me after here, but by all means, if this is where we part, you have my sincere thanks for what you've done for me.
Well, no problem. I hope you the best, and I hope you and your niece will find your way back to wherever you're from. But until now, I've got other things to be doing. Farewell.
Farewell, Gargak. Thank you again. Yeah, and I would start heading into this village.
Yeah, you approach, you see there are, surrounding this village is not like a full walled off area, but it does look like there are, it's almost like it was purposefully grown to have trees around this village in a way that helps mitigate how much is coming to it. You're leaving this like, you're getting to like a little bit onto like drier land as you've come out from the swamps, and so like the trees and brush are getting a bit higher. But yeah, it looks like it's almost like, from what you can tell from your limited range, looks like it's kind of like almost pseudo walled off by the forest itself. And you see As you start approaching, you're still carrying Deborah, or is she walking with you at this point?
I think probably out of habit, and also not knowing, like, supposedly this place is safe, ? But also I don't know how quick of an exit we're gonna have to make, so I think I'm still carrying her.
Okay. Yeah, you're approaching. You start noticing actual buildings, like real buildings. Civilized. This is civilization. At last, it's been so long, and you've lost count of how long it's been.
Yeah, I think I still cautiously approach because nothing in this place has been inviting. So even seeing these signs of civilization and signs that it could be getting better, still very wary of what could be hiding in here still.
As you're approaching in, you think you would hear people walking about, but it seems as though any movement you did hear has trailed off, quieted down, except as you're approaching the building, nearest you as you're entering, you hear a woman humming coming from an open window.
I think Darius isn't calling out or anything like that, and I'm not sneaking through the village, but like also not trying to make noise, like moving slowly, seeing if there is anything here, but not trying to outright hide if there are people so that he doesn't look suspicious, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So not like sneaking around corners or anything like that, but moving slowly through the village or around these buildings to see.
Yeah, it's a more cautious approach to your figuring out. Almost like, I guess kind of like in like apocalyptic media, like someone going in through a city and not knowing what's around the bend. So So, and especially with your limited voice, you're going through, you do see inside the window, you see this woman. She is on a rocking chair next to a fireplace. Again, the fireplace, the fire itself is light, but it doesn't look like it's giving off light. This woman has got a newborn that she is rocking and humming to, and she has it. It looks like their skin is fairly pale. Through the contrast of it, looks very pale, but also looks like almost like parts of her skin, there's patches of like black that look like it might have been frostbitten or something like that. So like it's her skin all around has that, but she is just humming to this this child. You're not, as you're going through, you're not seeing any people kind of. It looks maybe, I mean, as a cautious person, it feels like maybe people have become aware of you and they are possibly keeping inside their homes.
Okay. I think I would approach then, not doing a full loop of the village or anything like that, but then approach the house where I hear the sound coming from and knock on the door of sorts. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And just say, excuse me, I was told there's a woman here who may be able to help me.
As you're knocking, like she's like humming to this infant, and then kind of like a stopped thing. Jonah, someone's at the door. Can you go get it? And you are greeted by a young boy, about 10, who opens the door. Please come in.
Thank you.
And it looks like her young son, and then eventually her husband also comes to the living room here, like the living quarters, and it seems as though they get you a seat at like a table and stuff, and a seat for Deborah as well. And she still has the infant with her. We don't often get people out here.
No, I got the feeling of that on my travels here, that moving around isn't exactly the easiest.
No. But I see you have a child of your own. And I don't think, pardon the people of this village, but outsiders aren't usually a welcomed event. But I saw you passing by when you came in, and I don't think person with a child like that, I don't think they could be all that scary. Yes. What brings you here? Do you need a place to rest and food? And you're so like all of their skin, all of them, they're like very pale with these patches of like frostbite. You see, possibly if you're as you're noticing, like somewhat of like different patches of their veins are also like this black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're set for food. I appreciate your offer, though. Rest is always welcome. I'm looking for. I was told the matriarch of your village has a certain amount of power, ability. I was looking to speak to her to see if she could help me with my situation.
Well, I'm sure she could. Mother is she's very warming. She does a lot for us all here in this village, and I'm sure there's nothing she couldn't help you do. Yes, I think, yes, of course. Mother's very capable person. She's able to take care of the whole village and keep us all safe in here. I think she could probably do that for you.
Yes, I don't know. Again, I'm not from these parts. I'm very far from home. Yes, I don't know what it would take to speak with your mother, but I would very much like to, as soon as I was able to.
Do you need any refreshments or?
We're luckily have been blessed with rations that we've been able to. I don't want to impose any more on y'all than I need to.
Nonsense. You look like you've been traveling for a long time to get here. You must be tired. You sit down. You will dry off your boots.
Thank you. Darius does. Already sitting, but doesn't stop them. Also, doesn't know where Mother is, so is a little trapped in the situation of forced hospitality.
Yeah, can you give me a perception check?
I'd love to. I'm real bad at them. Okay. That is a 10.
10. Okay. They like set you up so you can put stuff down like near the fire if you need to dry off anything. They bring out a bowl that's got like slabs of bread in it, and also brings out a few glasses of it looks like a black liquid.
I mostly out of a little bit of habit and also suspicion, I do cast purify food and drink on any food that they bring us. So it covers a 5-foot area. So essentially any food that's on the table that Deborah and I would be eating before I eat anything and before I let Deborah eat anything.
You notice the bread It might have been a little old, but it that cures right up. You don't notice any change with the beverage. A miracle! A miracle! We have to. I'm surprised you're able to do something like that.
I have a few tricks that I've picked up along the way that's helped us stay alive on the travels here.
I see that. How wondrous! They seem very impressed with your ability to fix the bread that they have. I was feeling bad because that's all we had left, but that's wonderful. You can eat now without it being older.
Yes. Again, thank you for offering this. I know how hard it can be to survive out in these lands. It's not very hospitable.
Of course. Are you eating, or are you just? They'll probably after a bit, they'll probably try to chat with you for about an hour because they're just very curious about you.
Yeah, I would eat. Probably. I don't think Darius. I think eating has become less of anything he enjoys during this journey and just something he knows he needs to do. And even to the point of probably still giving some of his food to Deborah to keep her strength up more.
Yeah.
Knowing that he can survive a lot longer on less food than she can. And yeah, I would talk with them, trying to being polite, but giving away as few details as necessary about who he is and why he's in this place.
Okay. Yeah. So you discuss with them. They're pretty hospitable towards you. Like I said, they're very curious. They seem like you. They feel like you seem like a nice person. They trust you because you came with a child. It seemed to them that doesn't seem like something a bad person would have as a child. And eventually they get Jonah, the young boy, to bring you guys to go see Mother. Endien,
Yes.
are you still sure that we need to go get Darius?
If that was yes.
Give me a deception.
A 9, maybe less. Oh, 8.
8. Ooh, okay. Kind of winces at first, but then he goes back down to whittling.
I got a 19 on my insight on that.
Yeah, Ildotha got a 9. So he's like, maybe I'll approach it later, though. Very passive.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch. What did Endien say in response to that?
It was I can't remember the exact words. I read, but it's, yes, we should, something like that.
You don't seem sure about that, Endien. Has something changed?
Oh, no, sorry. Just thinking about priorities. And that is definitely one of them, yes.
What else is on your mind?
I'm just working on this whittling so we can get through the door to, the things we have to do. Thinking about all the things we have to do and how we're going to do them.
Yes. Would it be... I know you said spending more time with the gem, you may be able to commune with it better. But if it is an elemental, and your friend there seems to be able to commune with other elementals, perhaps Thellum would have a better chance of speaking with it, less of a brute force situation.
Oh, I don't want to possibly mess up bond we already had and have to reset everything. And
I mean, it's only been a few hours. It would be, and if it is quicker, again, if we could possibly do it tonight.
Do you not have faith in me to be able to do this.
I am wondering if there is a quicker way of doing it.
You don't want to rush things like this. That's when problems occur.
How often have you done things like this?
A couple of times before. It's never been easy, but I was able to do it.
When have you done something like this before?
In the past before. It's what I'm trying to work on something right now. Can we talk about this later, maybe after rest?
Where are we sitting around? So I said the fire would be best set to be at the entrance of one of the caves. Where are the crew?
I assume we kind of set up in a cave, right? I don't know. Because Nathaniel was setting up the most of it.
Yeah, I figured inside of the cave with so then the fire between us and the outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, it's just been a lot today, and I'm just feeling so cornered right now with all this questioning.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend. I don't spend a lot of time around other people. Apologies if I have been a bit forward.
Thank you. Whittle.
After that conversation, am trying to catch Thellum's eyes at any point after that. And Ildatha, I can probably catch his eyes a little bit quicker and have a little bit of that's okay type of a look. But I'm trying to catch Thellum's gaze after that.
Back at you. I'm just checking you out. So I also rolled against your deception.
What?
I got an 18.
Ooh.
Oh, so everyone is on.
Ain't nobody. Come on, guys. You're my party, guys. Come on.
I ain't your party.
The first time you were being weird, I didn't roll against you or anything. The second time, I'm like, okay, I'll roll. But you see Thellum starting to question Endien. He raises his... Did I say Thellum has eyebrows? You see his brow bones.
This is brow rage.
No, I'm pretty sure he has eyebrows. Yeah, he has eyebrows. You see his eyebrows quirk up a bit, but then he hides it.
Yeah, I think catching Thellum, Nathaniel would have a similar nod with a slight eyebrow raise as well to the situation. But also, in the moment, Nathaniel doesn't make any more moves to push it.
After a while, can I get everyone to do survival checks? I want to see how everyone's carvings have gone.
Bro, I'm not surviving right now.
Then
Got a 13.
I got an 18.
Ooh.
Okay, so I think everyone has some they're shaping everything to look pretty much what they are intending. Thellum's looks actually pretty good. Seems like Thellum's done a lot of woodworking. What does Nathaniel's carving look like?
Nathaniel's carving is a rough approximation of himself, and as of right now, that's all it is. Seems to be arms held up, almost in a fighting-like stance, but seems to be mostly, and by that, the long braid down their back is what would be similar between the two figures.
Very interestingly, Ildatha's also kind of looks like himself as an elf. Carved an elf form of himself. And what about Thellum?
It's supposed to be our greatest fear, right?
Yeah.
It's a ring.
Oh. Thellum, what does this mean?
You can only hear it going.
Yeah. What does Endiens look like?
Endien has just been like just shaving off this wood and just kept going, hasn't like tried to make any detail, and it's like almost down to the stick and she's just still doing it. It's hard to make something concrete out of a concept.
Oh.
Trying to like disappearing, but I don't know how to embody that, so I just keep getting rid of things, you know.
Are you lying right now?
No, Thellum, I'm afraid of being lost.
I'm lost in your non-pupil or your pupil's eyes.
What did you just say?
Nothing I say.
I mean, yeah, well, if that's what everyone's going to do for the night.
Where is the gem?
Endien has it.
Where?
Upper butt.
No, that's gonna make my next moves more complicated.
I don't. It'd be like in one of her pockets that like is on her, so she can feel where it is. She's not telling you. That's why I said it's not like in a bag or anything. It's like on her.
I don't know if this is part of it. Has Endien been checking on the gem? Like, is it a case of where she has it stowed away, but then kind of like when you aren't sure if you have your wallet, you just like tap it every few minutes or something like that to make sure that it's still there?
Maybe like brushes it to make sure it's there.
Okay.
Yeah. Something subtle.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I was just curious about it because Nathaniel would be watching as best as they can, but
Should we keep watches?
yes, that would be best. We don't know if that Sharuma or the others of the New Green would be coming back here. I'm happy to take first watch. I know between the three of us we can fairly easily cover the majority of the night if you wish to rest, Thellum.
Yeah.
Yes, you haven't been looking like you're feeling too well. It's probably best to get rest then.
Before we go to bed, can I go to where Endien is? I'm assuming she's like going to a meditative like pose to.
Yeah, I was going to ask: is Endien staying up with the first watch, or is Endien going to try and stay up with the second watch, or what is Endien's goal here?
She's going to volunteer for the second watch.
Okay.
Okay. Well, before how are you sleeping?
She's gonna go and like there's like furs and stuff, like makeshift kind of like hay. I don't know, because they're centaurs, so they'd be like some. I don't know if these ones stand or lay down or what they do. But would they have like kind of like piles of warm material?
Yeah. That's why they had piles of like furs and pine needles to be kind of like a resting spot.
Yeah, she'd like go and sit on one of those and like lean against the wall, kind of like.
Thellum will do the same right next to you.
Oh, giving me company for this?
No. I just want to talk to you.
I am rather tired, so.
It's just you said your fear was losing yourself. I just realized that I never really talked to you about how you felt when you died.
Oh yes, it wasn't nice.
How did you die again?
In battle. I mean, you saw it, did you not?
I
imagine them making those noises.
How loudly are you having this conversation? Because I'm assuming these caves aren't very big.
They're spacious enough, because I said several people will live in each of these caves, so it's not they're not like that small, but you know.
Okay. Hold on.
This is rather morbid talk before sleep, is it not?
Hold on. I'm doing some scheming.
Don't tell me you're scheming, Thellum.
I just need
I
to
know.
look at your character sheet.
Don't fucking look at my character, you son of a
What is this?
metagaming bastard.
What the fuck is this?
I just want to know your
Imagine if you would have fucking like, let me just check and see what Sharuma's character sheet looked like real quick.
My AC went the same as when I died, you fool.
Yeah, but what's your AC?
What is that?
You're gonna hit her. You
Yeah.
just gotta hit her.
Because I rolled 22.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
You just fucking soccer.
You fucking punch an Endien in the head. She's already got fucking burn scars. Leave her alone.
Because from what I feel like on Thellum's position is, he knows what it is for something to speak to you just out of a random fucking.
Yeah.
I feel like he would know something is up with that crystal and Endien. Just like that ring with right? No? Okay, I won't punch.
I just
No, punch her.
imagine
Punch her.
Thellum just goes up and goes.
Remember
Got
when you
between-
died?
No, got you between a rock and a hard place.
Because I was
What
trying
was-
to see if she would lie.
What was it like when you died? You're in the temple.
I want to see if she would die. Not die. Lie. Okay.
Oh, do you want?
It's a flurry of blows. I'm trying to stun you.
All right. Yeah, 22 hits.
9 damage, and then what's a con save? Where is it? Stunning strike. DC 13 con save.
10.
You're stunned.
Remember when you died? Concussion. Did Thellum just kill Endien?
Yeah, she's just laying against the stone wall now, unable to
She
move.
got CTE now? Okay.
While you're stunned, Thellum is just gonna say, I'm sorry, and he's gonna grapple you.
Just okay. I guess you automatically fail your no, because it's an opposed against your athletics or acrobatics. You're not able to do skill. Are you able to do skill checks when you're? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't fucking. Here, let me pull up stone.
Yeah. I had to look. I didn't have it up.
Automatically fails strength and dex saves.
it's just save
Incapacitated.
Can't make actions or reactions. Okay.
Yes.
We'll just say you have them grappled for free.
No, it's compulsively.
What is okay? Before I decide whether or not we're
Eldatha,
rolling,
save the princess.
or I decide whether or not we're actually, yeah, we'll just roll initiative for now. We'll just roll for initiative.
That's not good initiative against Endien.
She's also fucking stunned right now.
All right, what is Thellum's?
Few people she trusts in the world just punched her in the fucking temple.
I like to think I fucking open hand just on your throat.
I don't know if that's better.
Hey, Endien.
Yeah.
Did you know if your hand is bigger than your head, you have cancer? Really? That's not even how it works. You don't use your hand.
I have cancer, Thellum.
Oh shit.
What is Thellum's initiative?
14.
All right, what is Nathaniel's?
12.
And Endien?
18.
All right.
I'm about to get a hail of thorns, bro.
Oh, you stun locked her out of her turn 1, 3 attacks.
How long are they stunned?
Until the end of my next turn.
Your next turn? Okay.
The end of my
Well,
next.
then it's Endien. You just got your head bashed into a cave wall.
Why?
Now it's Thellum again.
Thellum, okay. I already have her grappled, right?
Yeah.
Can I throw away her swords?
Yeah. We'll say yeah. You can just unsheath all her stuff.
And then I'm
Only
gonna
or just the swords.
just the swords. I didn't do the bow. Because the way I imagine I grappled you is that I basically have your arms up, and then I'm. Hold on, how do I explain this?
Full
Full
Nelson.
Nelson.
Sheesh, I don't know what that is.
Exactly what you
So
did.
where you put your arms under their armpits and then behind their head.
Yes.
Full
And
Nelson.
then I lock your legs with my legs.
Full on wrestling. Look at you, Thellum, getting in there.
Thellum, you brute.
But yeah, I shout at Nathaniel and Eldatha to grab the crystal. Take it away from her.
Yeah, it's Ildatha's turn.
She's become a material girl.
Ildatha looks to see what you've done, like, Thellum, what are you doing? And he still like runs up and he like grabs the crystal. If Endien wants to make a charisma save,
Decent.
you can make it with advantage because it's being ripped away from you.
14.
14. Okay. He gets the crystal and he's like,
I am no longer stunned if it's their turn. Would I be able to do something about it?
What do you mean?
Because they're coming and taking that from me. And like thematically, Thellum has me all wrapped up like that. But mechanically, I should be able to like make it so you can't just take stuff from me, right?
They don't really have rules for like taking things off of other people during combat. Which
Yeah, because
sucks.
usually you can like attack and everything while you're grappled. So
Yeah.
if it's like an opposed,
I guess if you're not
grapple
if you're not incapacitated now, I'll have him roll against your AC.
Okay.
To snag something from there while you start like breaking away.
He's just nervous because you're the princess. Shaky hands.
don't lay a hand on me, peasant.
As a little homeless boy is holding you down.
Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Ooh,
Misses.
misses.
Wriggle.
You're able to like get it off to the side. He's like, I can't. I mean, this is a very difficult situation. And then I'll say that's his turn. Nathaniel.
Great. I run back there. Oh, son of a bitch.
Monkey liquor. Oh, you had to dash to get back there. I'm sorry. You have no action. Use half your movement to stand up. My turn.
Oh, you had to take half your speed to dismount.
Oh no, your hands are full right now.
Wild shaped your bottom half to be a horse, and you had to dismount yourself.
Sorry. I am going to run back there. I'm gonna, as I'm running back, go into a rage and try to grab this gem.
You leave me the hell alone.
All right. Give me an attack roll, an unarmed attack roll.
You're just trying to nibble at the pockets.
I'm not an animal. I'm
He's
still
just
a-
raging.
Oh, you did wild shape. I'm so sorry.
Thellum's got you in a full mouth, so he's like, "Quick, get it with your mouth."
Nathaniel's like, I'm not. I have hands.
He's just so uncouth.
That's a 27 or
Yeah.
25.
Okay, yeah, you nab it. I'll say because did you do the charisma save? Yeah, you
Yeah.
had a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll carry that to this one because this is when they're actually getting it from you. Nathaniel, you get into a rage. You're like, I'm not taking this. You rip it out from her. Endien's still trying to struggle from Thellum.
I mean, any remaining movement, I'm moving out of the cave. I don't know. I know we don't have good things on here, but I'm grabbing it and then I'm getting it as far away from her as I can on this turn still.
Okay. Yeah, you're about halfway back out of the cave. Endien,
How
you
far is
are as you
Nathaniel
were
from me?
before.
How far is Nathaniel from me?
Yeah, don't say it.
Probably like 15 feet.
No.
What's Nathaniel's speed?
30.
Yeah, we'll say 15 feet.
Phase step to be 10 feet away from him, so he has to roll to be charmed.
Great. Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Let me double check that. I know you have advantage on this, but why not? It is a. Goddamn, I don't think it's. No, yeah, it is wisdom. Got it.
Cool. I love that I rolled so low on that.
Me too.
It's not gonna matter. I got a 4 on the die. So
With advantage?
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, she'll just put her hand out, hand it back over, and walk over to you with the hand out.
Thellum.
I mean, I literally can just run up
Do it.
and do another
Do it.
strike. Bro, I don't feel good about punching
Stop
any.
punching me.
What are you doing, Thellum? We can
I'm
do this
sorry.
without violence.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. 23.
Oh, I thought you missed with that look on your face. Yeah, that hits. My cons. Are you trying to stunning strike?
Yeah, I'm doing Stunning Strike on you.
Con save 15.
15. Okay.
You got 2 punches.
Yeah.
How much damage did you do to me?
I did 5.
Tell
I'm
him.
trying not to kill you. I'm sorry.
It doesn't seem that way.
18.
That hits.
Stunning Strike. Can I do both on 2 hits for the flurry blows?
You can do
Can you
stunning
stunning
strikes.
strike more than once a turn?
You can do it
think-
every time you hit someone. Anytime you hit them with a melee attack, you can attempt to do a stunning strike.
Isn't Stunning Strike a bonus action?
Nope.
Or am I okay?
It's part of your
When you
attack.
hit with a melee weapon attack, you spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn. If it fails a con save. Okay, let's
Yeah.
look at my.
Yeah.
As long as you got key, you can keep stunning. That's why monks are crazy.
Okay, well, do another con
I
save.
already I did it. I failed.
Oh, I did 7. It's a good thing I do abysmal damage.
I want to just say Endien's done nothing wrong. How many points did you do?
7.
7? I'm dead.
What?
No, I'm not.
I started doing CPR.
Though, I will say, Mr. Man is still charmed by me.
Well, with that that could have been technically my bonus action, right?
You have to take your attack action first to do a bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
So that would be your attack action.
What the fuck can I do to Endien?
Take the gem and run.
Charmed, don't tell him that.
I, Adam,
Just
the player,
teleport
and
to me,
telling
bro.
Kyle, the player, that.
She can just teleport after me, bro. I'm scared of her. I take the gem and run.
All right, yeah.
So
well,
was it 15?
actually, are you taking the gem?
Could be contested.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it'd be contested because Nathaniel's not an ally right now.
Nathaniel. I've watched a lot of kung fu movies.
Okay.
What do I-
I mean, what are we doing?
What are we rolling?
An unarmed attack against Nathaniel's AC.
Okay.
That's
I got-
high.
I got shit AC.
Oh, I lied. That's
I'm a barbarian.
11-6. 11-6 is 17.
I don't think 11d6 is a number.
Yes, that would hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that would hit regardless. I'm assuming I didn't grab my shield in this kerfuffle, so my armor
Yeah.
class is even lower.
Yeah. So you can get the gem and go.
So it was 15 feet to get to them.
Yep.
I have 40 feet, so 25 feet away.
Yeah.
Running into the darkness. The woods. I don't know what I'm going to see over there.
You're gonna get hunted.
Shit.
You book it. Ildatha will run past to follow Thellum, and then is going to ready in action. Nathaniel's turn.
I have a feeling I'm just
Yes,
chilling because
charm.
I'm just like regular charmed by you, just like the standard friendly acquaintance nonsense.
yeah,
They have advantage on persuasion checks against you.
Oh, is that?
That's what charm does. Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
but
sure,
like,
Charmed by 1 minute. Or, yeah.
okay, yeah. I mean, like,
Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Charmer has advantage on ability check to interact socially with the creature.
oh, so it's like a
You're more suggestible. You won't do violence against them. You're more suggestible. So Nathaniel might just be like, right, and I don't know who you are, but we can't do that. You might just be a pacifist about this, unless they try to persuade you otherwise.
yeah. Like I think that's going to be the case. Like at this point, it's like, okay, this seems to be your problem with the gem now. Like I was gonna give it to you, but like, meh. I guess they have it now. Sorry. Also, you're
Speak again.
stunned.
Fool. You absolute fool. Wait till I can speak again.
It's Endien.
Yeah, she can't do anything this turn. Trying to talk, but only falteringly.
Thellum.
I cast Pass Without a Trace, and then I will dash.
Cast Without a Trace is an action, isn't it?
Is
You
it?
can
But
spend a
can
key
you-
point to dash.
Yeah, there you go. Monks
Yeah, you book it. Ildatha's trying to book it, following you. What? What? And then he'll flip into he'll stay as an elf, and he'll keep running. He won't be able to catch up with you at this rate, but he is wondering like, what?
That's my ticket.
What are we doing? What's our plan here?
The man outside the pass.
And then he'll prepare an action. Nathaniel.
Okay. I'm still just chilling. Also, my rage now comes to an end because I haven't done things and wasn't attacked by anything. So,
all right. Endien.
I'm out of stun.
Yep, you're out of stun.
Help me get it.
Do a persuasion check against their a charisma save.
Charisma or wisdom save?
I was gonna go with charisma because they're overpowering your personality.
Okay.
Oh, I guess do wisdom because that's how they charm you.
21.
I got a 10.
Sounds persuasive. It sounds good, like a good idea.
And then she will face step 30 feet out, start chasing after them, and use movement and dash. So a total of 90 feet.
How far did Thellum make it? Thellum?
He moved 25 feet, then did the pass without trace, and then dash. So that's dash is double.
Mm-hmm.
Double.
Or no,
my
your movement's more than 30. What's your movement?
40.
40. So 80, 105 feet is how much you move since our interaction.
So as Endien books it past Ildatha, he gets his what he wanted to do. So he's doing an unarmed strike against you. Hits. You're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage as you go by, and he strikes you into the stomach. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save, that's the easy one.
Yeah, I know.
Unless I roll like poop. 9.
You are knocked prone as he hits you in the stomach and you drop.
Prone's easy.
I'm sorry, princess. I'm sorry, princess. I'm sorry, princess. But we cannot let you get that gem for now.
When would that have been in my movement?
You said you went 90 feet because you dashed, right?
Yeah.
It would have been after your... so you teleport, you went 30 feet, he socked you, so you would have 30 movements. So you could probably get up and go 15 more.
Yeah. So I'd be at... I would have only moved, what, then? 75?
75, yeah.
You'll pay for that. And just keep moving.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm running. I will activate my Boots of Flying, but I'm going to be taking my dash action because I think...
Okay.
Well, that would get me to Ildatha because that would be 60 feet for me.
60 feet? Okay.
Yeah. Because that will bring me up to Ildatha. Yeah, I think then... Because I was asked to help get the gem back. Do I see Thellum? I know he hasn't hid, but
they do have Pass Without Trace, so it might blur them in the night.
Yeah,
I guess. Give me a stealth and a perception.
I already rolled for stealth. I got 29.
I did get a natural 20, but that only brings it up to a 25.
25. Okay. As you're going out, it's with the snow. Maybe there's some snow falling, and it's really it's hard to see because it's kind of at the outskirts of your vision.
Not to also PvP against Kyle, but because he's dashing, does that make it a disadvantage stealth?
Ooh, no, that might be.
He's still gonna roll insanely high because it's fucking Pass Without Trace, but
yeah, but you still might get you might get sightlines on this if it's 4 lower.
I rolled higher.
There you go. So 29.
Okay. So 29. Yep.
There's the also added snafu of he's not leaving tracks in the snow because Pass Without Trace prevents tracks, which makes it harder too. Yeah, I think then not seeing where Thellum is, I wouldn't use my phase step because I don't know not sure where to teleport towards.
Okay.
Also, would the biting harsh cold affect these three?
They are all in winter gear, so they should be fine.
I didn't take off my winter gear.
Yeah.
It's still fucking
my
cold
ring
out.
would have been helpful.
Yeah. So at the end of the round, instead of doing it when it happens, I'm just doing this at the end of the round. Everyone who did a dash action needs to make a DC 10 Constitution check.
Okay.
Pass.
18.
18.
14.
And this is a check, not a save. Just
I pass.
sure.
I rolled on
It's
it.
a check, so I have disadvantage. Then it's 4.
4.
Yeah.
Everyone who got under a 10 gets another level of exhaustion.
Woo!
Dang.
I'm trying to use the chase rules to the best of my ability. 'Cause we've had several chases, and I keep like fucking up how the chase rules work. So I'm trying to.
This is literally
Yeah.
gonna kill Endien.
Thellum's
Okay.
gonna kill me.
Speaking of which, it is Endien's turn.
And this thing. Oh wait, no, wait. You didn't. Did I have to roll a disadvantage because you didn't have me do it before?
What was it that I didn't have you roll? It was a social skill, right?
Yeah, it was a social skill.
Yeah. That I wasn't doing it for so.
Okay,
Your body
that's
does have limits, so
Yeah. That makes sense. All I know is he was going this direction. I can't see him. There's no fucking way I can hit
Well,
that.
you can
skull.
on your turn you can try and make a new perception check.
Yeah, but I can't hit a
You can't.
29.
You can't. Okay.
I mean, all I can do is go forward, so that's what I'll do. My movement is half now, but I will dodge.
You get a dash. Okay.
Total
So
of
how
30
far are you making it?
30 feet because my movement's half because Thellum's trying to kill me.
All right, Thellum.
You don't know how-
Endien makes you make it to, like as you just go forward, right there. You like get right up on where Thellum's at.
Can I see him though?
I think getting right up on him, you can.
Thellum, hand it over. Out of breath. I have 2 levels of exhaustion. You're gonna kill me.
I'm thinking.
I'll forgive you.
Endien wouldn't forgive someone.
I'll call Nathaniel off. He's after you.
I'm having flashbacks to that one time. It was another campaign. I was running from goblins.
Oh, that was the first time I fucked up all the chase rolls.
I'm gonna choose what seems to be the harsher terrain for her to run through there. So I'm dashing.
You're dashing. Okay. So you're going 60 feet.
I make an opportunity attack.
80.
I literally can't do anything because he took my swords. Well,
You can make
can't
it
remember.
unarmed.
yeah, but I can only do 0 damage. I'm trying to. I don't know if I called she had the king's sword or not, so I'm not gonna say she has it because I don't remember.
You brought you did bring the king's sword.
I'm gonna hit him with the king's sword. Hi. Using the king's sword for evil. It's probably gonna miss though. 14.
17.
Yeah, I only have a +3 modifier to the king's sword.
You swing as they go. Ildoth is like, Nathaniel, what's our plan?
Oh, I'm getting the gem back for Endien.
What? Why?
She asked me to real nicely. She made a good point.
2 for 1 charm, baby.
I don't understand why. And then he just he runs off. He doesn't dash, but he keeps going. His light jog the best he can off into the wilderness, not knowing where anyone is. Nathaniel,
I'm 45 feet away from Endien now.
you are 45 feet away.
Yeah, because she made it 15 past Eldatha and then 30 on this last turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use regular movement to get up to Endien. Still flying because I got my boots. And then ask, what direction did he go in?
She'll point in the direction she last saw him.
Yeah, what's the terrain like here?
It's getting rocky. Everything is kind of getting to be more downhill, rocky.
Are there any trees around?
Yeah, there's a lot of trees.
I don't want to set the forest on fire.
You're gonna burn me?
No,
Just
like,
back the gem, Thellum.
You're gonna smoke me out?
no.
Smoke him out of there.
That's like when I face step, I do fire
Yeah.
damage around me when I land.
Oh, okay.
That's like, but also, I'm not hostile. I'm just trying to get the gem back. I don't need to burn you to get the gem back. So I think I'm just going to dash in the direction that Endien pointed me in, trying to see if I can find Thellum anywhere. Even if necessary, like gaining a little bit of height, however we want to handle that, to see if I can get a better vantage of him.
So you got how far did you move in total?
That'll be a total of 60 feet.
Did you dash?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't wanna
Everyone,
set-
give me a DC 10 Constitution check.
Yeah. You're lucky, Thellum. You're lucky. I got a 13. I got two 13s, actually.
I got an 8.
Ooh.
Me too.
Gain levels of exhaustion.
You two didn't get so lucky.
Exhaustion 1.
Ildatha is very overwhelmed by this all. It is Endien's turn.
Is Thellum still on the same stealth?
Give me a new stealth. Let me see what this
Since
is.
I found him and then he ran again.
You have
Disadvantage, right? Yeah.
Because you dash. And because you're exhausted.
19.
I can do that.
I rolled a 6 plus 3
Oh.
plus 10.
I have disadvantage though, so it's not likely. I'm going to try and see if I can spot him. Fuck. I got a 10.
He is out of your dark vision range, though. I
90
guess if
feet?
you want to,
I have 90 feet of dark vision.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. You're good.
It's also almost a full moon.
Yeah.
So he's able to evade me right now, is what you're saying?
No. You would be able to see him in your range.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
then I'll drop
only
the
like
king
80
sword
feet
and
away.
fucking shoot him.
Yeah. Oh, did you perception check him?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I rolled a 10 on perception.
Oh no.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay,
I
that's what I was saying.
missed that. I thought you were asking because I was saying how your vision.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
would
no,
have been his fate sealed.
Yeah. Whatever.
no.
So how far are you going? Or no, you just dropped in and shot.
I if I can't see him, I'm not going to shoot then because I can't see him.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
But I will drop the king sword because the king sword to Endien is like a fucking video game character with a sword that's too big where they drag it behind them.
Yeah.
So in this
That's
state of
scary.
mind, she's like, this isn't worth me having. So she drops the king sword in the snow and runs 30 feet after in the direction that she saw him last.
Thellum.
So you gained 30 feet. I ran 80 feet before that.
Yeah, you're like way ahead of me at this point. I have to like be able to see.
Actually, and
my
can I get
sight.
a D20 from you?
Yeah. 8.
8. Thellum, as you are dashing with this gem, you see a herd of reindeer, and there's like a stampede of them, and you run right at them, and they are spooked as all hell. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
12, 6, 18.
Okay, you're good. They try it almost like you're able to dodge out of the way as they come barreling past you, almost stampeding you.
I'm not going to get
Very
Lion
good.
King.
Yeah. Okay, so you can continue your turn.
I will. I want this extra security before I do something else. I'm going to dash again.
Okay.
That's another 80 feet.
Did Endien dash?
Yeah, but she can only move 30.
Yeah, I just need to make sure. Okay. So you're dashing. How far away are you getting?
What does level 1 exhaustion do to your movement?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so it's 80 feet.
You are booking it into the wilderness, deep into the wilderness. Ildatha, forgive me, and he
You know, punch me
runs
again, you little fuck.
He runs up to Endien. Forgive me, princess, for you are not yourself, and it is
She'll
my
forgive Thellum.
duty.
She will not forgive Ildatha. He's dead.
Oh, he's been such a good companion.
No, he hasn't.
So the first one hits.
He was spying on me for my father. He's dead.
Does 15 hit?
15 does not.
And the third one hits. So 2 of them hit.
You don't know.
Yeah, I do. 16 bludgeoning damage.
He knocks me the fuck out.
Yeah, so he goes, like, I'm so sorry, forgive me, it's my duty to make sure nothing bad happens to you. And then fucking hits you right in the back, and you, like, shock makes you collapse. Okay. Nathaniel! Nathaniel!
That ends the charm on me, correct?
I don't think it does because I'm not concentrating on it. I think you're just charmed for a minute or until an ally hits you, which I don't have any allies currently, technically. But it's only for a minute, so it won't be much longer. But you'd still be chasing. So, up to however you guys want to play it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. It's me then?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe I do see Thellum because I got a 19 on my perception check.
Ooh, stinky.
How far can you see?
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
He is currently 145 feet away from you.
I would have seen...
The direction.
The direction you went.
How is he 145 feet?
So he's moving 80 feet a turn.
He's moving 80 feet a turn.
And he was already ahead of you.
That's...
You've moved out and then dashed both turns, going only 100.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't even... Oh, yeah, I haven't technically even gotten to where Endien is.
Yeah.
No, you passed
regardless.
Endien because she's so much slower right now.
Endien got out 135 feet.
Yeah. I haven't... Yeah, I don't think I've quite even gotten to her yet.
No.
Cool. I'm gonna go with this anyways. Mostly because it's thematic. Seeing the reindeer get spooked out of the woods.
Yeah,
I am
herd
going
flies.
to land and bonus action wild shape into a reindeer and continue going after the direction I last saw Thellum going.
Okay. Are you dashing?
I don't think so. Because I think after being winded after that first one, I don't need to go all out on this. So I think I'm just moving. However, because I'm using elk stats for a reindeer, I now have a speed of 50 feet.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Okay. So you get 170 out as you start hunting. Thellum, give me a Constitution check.
11.
11. You're good. Endien, give me a Charisma saving throw.
Did we have to do con saves at the end of that last turn?
You don't
Or
need to
contracts.
because you are knocked
Dead.
out.
Did he go for the killing blow? Is it an advantage or disadvantage? Or normal?
Normal. The save, yeah, it's normal.
It was a nat 1, so.
Okay.
You're never letting this run well.
Yeah, I guess if Thellum's going to keep dashing or he's going to keep running, what's your con modifier?
After that last dash, because I saw and heard how winded Endien was, I'm gonna hide.
Give me your stealth. Your new stealth.
Can I climb up a tree and hide?
Yeah.
Do you need athletics?
No, just stealth.
16 plus 3. 29 again.
Okay. Ildatha starts trying to drag Endien back to the cave.
I can't hit a 29, so
the chase is effectively done as
Yeah.
Thellum starts to hide out in a tree. Nathaniel, eventually your minute wears up, and you're like, "What am I doing?"
for the next 45 seconds. There's just a lone reindeer. I don't think reindeer bugle like elk do, but just running through and just making elk noises trying to find Thellum.
Reindeer are fairly silent, but they click. Their ankles click a lot.
Ildatha will eventually get Endien to the cave. I don't know. Will Thellum ever get down for Nathaniel, or is he hiding there for the night?
I don't know if it's safe to come out, so I'm gonna hide.
How well do we know Endien's charm ability, or how well do you know? Because she's used it before.
Oh, I've seen it happen on.
But they don't. Usually it never goes a full minute.
That's what I mean. How well does Thellum know it to know how long it could or may last?
Because the only time he has fully seen the effect of her charm thing was with Kellis. I think that was his name.
Yeah.
But then it got interrupted, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's just that things he had no reason to keep participating, and then he eventually just left.
Oh. So I guess he doesn't know the time limit on it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would stay out there. Also, knowing that I was charmed after a little bit, understanding yeah, I get why you're not coming out, and then also head back to the cave. And I would but I would also say that into the woods and make a couple of like big loops to make sure that Thellum heard me, saying that I was going back to the cave and not moving through the woods silently at all.
Just wild shape, just your face back to being Nathaniel's face.
Ew.
Like the
That
guardian
would make me
from
stay in hiding.
like the guardian from Princess of Mononoke.
Terrible. I didn't say that. I turned back into a elf.
Okay.
And walked back.
Yeah, so you come back to what? You're back. Are you better now?
Yes. Yes.
And not
Wore
to-
off after 30 seconds or so.
I didn't want her to run off into the wilderness as she was somehow, and I figured it would make more sense to just knock whatever is here out.
No, that was a good plan. If I wasn't charmed by her, that was on my list of possibilities. But I was hoping distance would be enough. But that may not be the case.
If you keep an eye on the princess, I don't know when or where Thellum has gone off to, when he'll get back. I'll continue going out to get the rest of our preparations ready so we can go when we can, and hopefully we'll figure out what to do with the princess.
I wouldn't. Can I do like a medicine check on Endien to see how she's doing? Mostly like both. Obviously she's unconscious, but like
Yeah.
I know how I pushed myself to see how she's doing, like exhaustion level wise.
Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. That's a 22.
Yeah. What's the exhaustion level right now for Endien?
It's a 2. And can I ask for a nature check
Yeah.
from Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Sure.
What's going on?
Straight up 10.
It's like mixing it with the medicine check, and like as you're looking her over in this cave, like, have you ever been in the forest when in the middle of the winter and it's silent? You'll just hear loud cracks every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That will happen every once in a while. And you can see like her skin is cracking a little bit, and the bark at the top of her head, it's not like covering her, not trying to cover her head, but it like very slowly is inching upwards into a flare almost, and it's starting to engulf the circlet. But it's very slight. Just the bark like reacting to how cold it is and how much it's affecting her.
Yes, I wouldn't push yourself too much tonight, Ildatha. Likely even tomorrow, Endien will still be quite put off from this situation. If she is her normal self tomorrow, we may wish to rest here an additional day so that she's up to her full strength.
Okay. All right. And with that, we can end this episode. Yeah, thank you all for listening in. Let me tell you, these players have done some things that I did not think was going to happen. Earnestly, I thought we were probably going to start this episode in Dark World, but things change.
Life goes on, things change, baby.
Yeah, if you want to talk to me about my expectations of the plot and how they go awry constantly, you can hit me up on Twitter. That's at Bumblescum. That's with a K. If you want to talk about the show and how you are on the edge of your fucking seat all the time, you can hit up the IDL at IDL_RPGS or hashtag IDL. Talk with your fellow bookends. It's always a stupid term, but I can't. I don't have a better one.
Librarians.
No, they're not librarians. You have to go through the whole test to get that. If you'd like to... Oh, you want your fellow worms to talk. No. If you want to talk to Adam about what it means to be charmed by someone. You can hit him up at Little Growth. If you want to talk to BakaZombie about what it means to not feel like you're in your own skin, that's at Zombie Baka.
Puts the lotion on its skin or it's the hose again.
And was that a perception 16? That is not enough to find the wayward Thellum.
Update before we go.
Okay.
It was put to a vote on Twitter and Discord. One person, a singular person voted for. I would wait in line.
Was it you?
It wasn't somebody else. I can't vote on my own thing. Would wait in the line. One person voted for. I would budge in front of everybody else and be a Karen about it. And two spineless people with no identity picked. I would just eat the food as it.
Oh God! What the fuck? That is terrible. I only have 3 votes.
That's because they're on Discord mostly.
Oh, okay.
And one of them's yours, and I'm not going to count it.
I only just voted for it. Yeah. What do you mean? Okay, wait. Where? I want to see this other poll. What the fuck?
If you go to shout out Swindler's Den Discord in the memes, there's
the memes
2 votes in there. Yeah, because they're idiots and they won't go to the Twitter to vote.
Oh, these guys don't count. They didn't actually hit the poll.
so the only votes were then for I would eat it as is.
What up? Oh my God, the worst type of person. The absolute spineless fuckhead.
At least we can agree on something.
As I leave you all today on this podcast, I say go forth and don't be a spineless centipede. Well, I guess all centipedes. That was a bad.
This is good luck getting this into a coherent ending.
Bye.
Night, y'all.